please subscribe and don't forget to press the bell icon to get notified whenever we upload a new video.
On our Auto Selector segment here on the show, where our Overdrive editor Shumi will answer all of your motoring queries. Our first question comes in from Alan Samuel. He writes in saying that he wants to buy the new Royal Enfield Thunderbird X. He says that he is a little short in height, so he wants to know whether this is a motorcycle that is comfortable for a short rider. He also wants to know whether there will be a ABS version of this motorcycle coming in the market anytime soon.
Alan, let's be clear about the ABS thing first. ABS cannot be retrofitted to a bike, so if you acquire a 500X, you cannot add ABS back later. ABS will come to all motorcycles April 2019 only. So for the next year, if the motorcycle already exists on the market, for example the 500 and the 350X, they will not get ABS within the next year at least. April 1, 2019 is the deadline for that. Now, when it comes to whether the 500X is comfortable for a short rider, I think it's low enough. You shouldn't really have a problem. I can think of much taller motorcycles which a short rider should get away with. So I would suggest, if that's the thing that's stopping you, go take a test ride. You'll verify that it works and you'll be able to buy one.
Well, our next question, Shumi, comes in from Ashwin V. He writes in saying that he wants to buy a car and has shortlisted the Ford EcoSport as well as the Honda WRV. His priorities, he says, are comfort, features and mileage. Which car would you suggest?
The WRV, we've just received information from Honda, is actually a very popular Honda car this year, but I would still say that the new EcoSport is a slightly better car in terms of the features that they've just added to the car. So to me, think about the EcoSport, but again, do not buy a car without test driving both of those cars and verifying that it meets your requirements.
Up next, Shumi, Sarthak writes in saying that he wants to buy a sedan and has a budget of 12 to 15 lakh rupees. He has shortlisted the new Hyundai Verna, the Maurti Suzuki Ciaz, as well as the Honda City. His priorities are good features, comfort and looks, of course.
Our car of the year is the Hyundai Verna, so I think that's an easy answer. You should be looking at the Hyundai Verna, but again, like I say to everybody who's buying a new car, please go out and test drive your cars, because the road test doesn't tell you everything about the car that you need to know specifically for your family, your requirements and your driving pattern. But off this lot is the Hyundai Verna that I would suggest to you.
Well, Aditya Jaiswal writes in from Bhopal saying that he is planning to buy a motorcycle and is looking for an entry-level sports bike. He has shortlisted the KTM RC390 and the TVS Apache RR310. He says that he will mostly be using this motorcycle in the city and his daily commute is around 20 kilometers. Which motorcycle would you suggest, Shumi?
Aditya, I think what you're saying is you want a comfortable commuting sports bike, and that describes the Apache RR310 to the T. The RC390 to me is a more emotive motorcycle in some ways, because it's harder, the ride quality is harsher, you're going to sit in a more committed riding position, and in that sense it's harder to ride. But I would also steer you away from the RC390, because I believe the new RC390 update is due. That's the bike that will get the ride-by-wire and everything that we've seen in the current KTM Duke 390. So this is probably not a good time to go for the KTM RC390 at all anyway. So given your choices, you either wait for the new RC390 to come and then make your decision, or what is much more likely, what you need really is the RR310, which is a comfortable sports bike, and I think it's in your budget. That's what you should do.
And our final question this week comes in from Amit Kapoor. He writes in saying that he is planning to buy a premium SUV. He has shortlisted the Audi Q5 or the Volvo XC60. His priorities are good looks, comfort as well as features, just like the others. What would you suggest, Shumi?
Amit, you've asked the question that we've answered, in fact, in the new issue of Overdrive, and you should read that comparison test. We compared the Lexus NX300H, the new Q5 and the XC60 to each other, and we discovered that they are very different cars in feel and nature. The Lexus is the youngest, sharpest of the three, and it's a petrol hybrid, which makes it very different from the other two. The Q5 is the best Q5 we've driven yet, because the refinement levels, the other features that they put together, it's really a jump forward from the old Q5. But the winner of the test was the Volvo XC60. Between the safety features and the way it drives, the way it looks, we were blown away, and that's the car that won the comparison test. To me, go test drive all the three cars, and I think you will also come to the same conclusion. The Volvo XC60 is the car you should be buying.
Well, if you have any more queries, you can send them to us at helpdesk@overdrive.co.in. That is our email address. You can also Facebook or tweet us your queries, and we will get Shumi to answer them for you on the show.